Veterans of Eritrea's 30-year civil war have come together in this hall to show people how they fought this incredible war against the gigantic state of Ethiopia. A veteran of the war is showing other veterans and other visitors the kinds of weapons, quite basic weapons that they used. And because the territory was so difficult, they used, of all things, camels to carry weapons, to carry the wounded. The Ethiopians, meanwhile, they used tanks and other sophisticated weapons. For example, they've made models of them here. The Eritreans managed to capture some of these tanks, which actually still litter the countryside. If you go outside Asmara, you see tanks in the desert. And a little bit further up is an amazing exhibition of how creative the Eritreans were, who had almost nothing. This model is of a man who had his whole jaw blown off by a bullet, and they performed a tracheotomy with, of all things, a part of a biro. This was part of a biro that they used, and this man survived. Here we have a bra that they made for the women fighters because there was nothing in the bush. They had to make everything themselves, so this was a bra, and you can see they made a pretty little rose here. This was a sanitary towel that they used for the women in the bush, and they said that the women kept fighting no matter what. And when they ran out of military uniforms, they made them out of sacks, shorts out of sacks. And then my favorite, I think, thing in this whole exhibition is this shoe, which is a trick shoe. If you look on the other side, they made a sole which they glued on, which was pointing in the opposite direction. So the enemy thought, when they were tracking them, that they were walking in completely the opposite direction. And this kind of shows the spirit of self-reliance that in many ways lives on in Eritrea today.